everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is part 2. So the first video that I filmed was supplements and things that I like to have in my house for overall health. So these are things you can always find in my pantry. They're pantry essentials and I always have them on hand. Overall good health and wellness. So if you want to check out that video, I will leave it down below. But I mentioned to you guys I didn't want to overwhelm you with so many different things, so I wanted to break them up into part 1 and part 2. And part 2 is also healthy things that you can always find in my pantry. However, these are just a little bit more weight loss focused. Again, they are things that will help to kickstart your health and wellness journey, but I just find that they're a little bit better for weight loss. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and let's get started.
And just in case you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Sam, and 5 weeks ago I gave birth to my beautiful baby girl, and these are some of the things that I'll be continuing to do to lose some weight and just easy things that you can add into your routine. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video.
So the first thing I want to talk about is MCT oil. I got into MCT oil when I started doing intermittent fasting like a year or 2 years ago. And I would see that people would add MCT oil to their coffee, and I was really curious and I wanted to get into it. And the first one I tried was a little bit sour. It had like a weird taste and I was very turned off. But then I tried this brand, which is by the brand Bulletproof, and this is their MCT oil, and it tastes like nothing. So it's perfect. It's a great source of fat, and fat is great for weight loss because fat gives you energy and makes you feel more full. So if you are doing low carbs, you want to replace that with fat. Yeah, I just like to add MCT oil to my coffee, or I will add it to a protein shake. And a lot of you guys were asking on Insta stories, what exactly is MCT oil? So it's actually extracted from coconut oil. So because it's so high in fat, that's why a lot of people like to add it to their Bulletproof coffee when they're making a high fat coffee that will make you feel full longer and hold you over until lunch if you are doing intermittent fasting or something like that. It also says that it boosts brain power and can fight sugar cravings. The next supplement that I want to talk about is from the brand Moon Juice, and I actually get this on Thrive Market. I used to be obsessed with going into the Moon Juice store. It is so cute, and if you are in LA and in that Melrose area, you have to go in. They just have such fun potions and concoctions, and they have fun smoothies and elixirs and just like all fun things. Everything in there is stunning, but it's super healthy, and I used to always buy my supplements in there, but now they're on Thrive Market, so I get them there. And this is one of the ones that I loved on their website, and that is ashwagandha root. So I used to take this in a capsule form, but then when I went into Moon Juice, I saw they had it in a powder form, and I just prefer powders because I just find them easier to add them to my smoothies or coffee or something like that. So ashwagandha is an adaptogen. If you follow my channel, you know that I love adaptogens. I usually consume them from Four Sigmatic. I love their mushrooms. Adaptogens are great for relieving stress, and that's kind of where they get their name. Adaptogens, they help you adapt. So if you're feeling more stressed and you're on your weight loss journey, that's definitely something you want to look into, only because stress raises the hormone cortisol, and when that hormone is raised, then you can start storing more fat. So that's why when you are on a health and wellness journey and you are on a weight loss journey, you want to care about taking care of your body. It's not just about the workouts you're doing, and it's not just about, oh, this one supplement, you know, is gonna make you lose all this weight. It's taking care of your body from the inside out. And if you are feeling more stressed, that could be contributing to your weight gain. The other thing that can raise a cortisol is not getting enough sleep, which I have a newborn right now. That happens. So I find ashwagandha root to be a really great supplement for me, where I'm able to add this to smoothies. You're also able to add this to coffee, tea, what's it say? Add to smoothies, coffee, tea, tonics, milks, even in baking. I actually didn't know this about ashwagandha, but it can also control cravings. And it even says on the back 3 things that it helps with: weight, stress, and mood. So ashwagandha can also improve your mood. The next supplements that I like to always have as far as weight loss goes are vegan plant-based protein powders. I personally like plant-based protein powders. I was just reading like a lot of horrible things about whey protein years ago, and I switched over to plant-based proteins, and I just like them so much better. They're a lot more healing on your gut. A lot of people that get indigestion issues or bloating issues should probably stay away from whey protein. But anyway, that is something that I like to have in my diet, and especially for weight loss, if you feel like a snack or you feel like, okay, I want to hold myself over to the next meal, or maybe you even want to make it a meal replacement instead of having a breakfast, you want to have a protein shake. I just think that these are great things to have on hand, and I do think that they curb my sweet tooth cravings as well because they're usually sweet and taste good. So these are two that I have been loving. This one is by Aura, and it's so lean and so clean. This one's a really clean protein because of the fact that it also has veggies in it. So this has organic kale, broccoli, it even has turmeric in it, coconut milk, organic sprouted quinoa. It has really clean ingredients, and when I was looking up protein powders that are safe while breastfeeding, I found these two, so that's kind of why I got into this one. And this flavor that I have is vanilla chai. And then the other one that I really like, this one has a little bit more of a sweeter taste, so when I want more sweetness, or if I want to bake with it, like make protein pancakes with bananas, which is one of my favorite breakfasts ever, I will use the Tone It Up protein. So their vanilla is absolutely delicious. The next supplement I want to talk about is matcha. So I love matcha lattes, and I'm pretty good at making them at my house, but I'm better at making iced matcha lattes, if we're gonna be honest. But it's one of my favorite things to order when I'm out and about. And this one is actually from Thrive Market. It's organic tea matcha. And you wanna make sure if you are going to be drinking matcha that you get ceremonial grade. So there's culinary grade, but then there's also ceremonial. And ceremonial a lot of times is more expensive, but that's how you're gonna get all of the vitamins and minerals and all of the health benefits from matcha. You're gonna get it from ceremonial grade. The whole point in consuming matcha is the health benefits. So a big one is antioxidants, which is great. The reason why I like it for weight loss is it helps boost your metabolism. And when I'm consuming a hot matcha latte, I feel full, and it doesn't make me want to have something sugary or sweet right after, which is huge because if you are dieting, trying to stick to a healthy lifestyle, you're trying to stick to a healthy diet, and then there's all these temptations and all these snacks and all this goodness, and especially with quarantine life and being home more often, I feel like we just snack all the time, at least we do in my house. And yeah, you cannot buy the snacks, but then I'll like cheat and I'll go on Postmates or something like that. So if I can find things that are going to make me feel satisfied and kind of curb those sweet tooth cravings, then I'm going to be having them. So one of them, like we said before, was the MCT oil, and then another one is matcha. So try making a matcha latte. The last thing I want to talk about is Ceylon Cinnamon. So I always talk about this one. Just that if you're going to be using cinnamon, you want to make sure you're getting Ceylon because that's where you're going to get the health benefits. Some of the health benefits of cinnamon are antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, can help with your gut. So I love it for those reasons, but it's also a great natural sweet flavor. So when I am making my bulletproof coffee, or even just coffee in general, I will add Ceylon Cinnamon. And what's great about that is it's going to help boost your metabolism. So it's another kind of like a little jolt you can get, kind of like the matcha latte. When it comes to weight loss, it's all about being consistent and sticking with a healthy diet and working out. But if you can have little things in your diet that, one, are going to help with sweet tooth cravings, or two, are going to help with boosting your metabolism, adding this to your morning coffee will really help with those morning sugar cravings. If you get them, I know sometimes I do, where I wake up in the morning and I want like waffles or pancakes, or I want something really sugary. That has to do with blood sugar levels. So if you have a little bit of this in your coffee, you won't get that. So it's just all about, none of the things mentioned in this video are going to be that magic pill where it's like, oh, once I do that, I'm just gonna drop 20 pounds. On one hand, no, not right away, but on the other, if these are things that can help you get there, then they're doing its job. That's why I want to mention things like this in today's video, because they're just little things that can help you along your health and fitness journey. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will leave part 1 down below if you haven't seen it, and you can check it out. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.